We don't destroy our happiness because we hate it. We destroy it because somewhere deep inside, it feels like home. You say you want happiness, but every time you touch it, you flinch. You find reasons to delay it, destroy it, or doubt it, as if joy itself were a threat. You chase peace, and panic when you find it. Because deep down, you've learned that happiness isn't safe. It's unfamiliar, it's dangerous, and your mind is sworn to protect you from it even if it means keeping you miserable. You've felt it before, that quiet moment when life is finally good. The noise fades, the chaos stills. You take a breath and think, maybe things are finally okay. But then, something inside you stirs, a whisper that says, this won't last. You start checking for cracks, for problems, for something to fix. And before you know it, the peace you had slips through your fingers. You call it overthinking, you call it bad luck. But what it really is sabotage. A defense mechanism so deeply rooted in your psychology that it feels like instinct. When things go wrong, you feel alive. When they go right, you feel exposed. Happiness feels like standing in sunlight after years in the dark. Your eyes burn, your skin recoils, and you long for the comfort of shadow. You tell yourself you don't deserve it, that it's too good to be true, that it'll be taken from you if you get too comfortable. So you destroy it first just to prove yourself right. This isn't weakness, it's programming. The human mind is built to survive, not to be happy, and survival depends on predicting danger. So even when there's no threat, your brain creates one. Happiness feels like uncertainty, and uncertainty feels like risk. The moment things are calm, your mind grows restless, searching for the next storm, the next flaw, the next disaster to prepare for. Because at least in chaos, you know who you are, but in peace, you're forced to face what's left. This is called negative homeostasis, when the mind clings to pain because it's familiar. If you grew up around tension, chaos, or neglect, your nervous system learned that safety doesn't exist in calm, it exists in alertness. So even as an adult, you recreate what feels normal. You pick fights in peaceful relationships. You procrastinate when things are going well. You run from opportunities that might actually change your life. Not because you want to fail, but because success feels foreign, and the mind always returns to what it knows. Think about the last time things were going too smoothly. Maybe you were finally eating healthy, staying consistent, keeping promises to yourself, and then out of nowhere you stopped. You told yourself you needed a break, that you'd start again next week. But really, you were uncomfortable. Because, deep down, progress feels unsafe when pain is what you're used to. It's not laziness, it's conditioning. Your nervous system confuses peace with boredom, and boredom triggers anxiety because something must be wrong if nothing is. So you unconsciously create drama, distraction, or conflict just to feel balanced again. You've mistaken inner chaos for energy, and calm feels like dying. There's another reason you sabotage happiness: guilt. You've learned that joy must be earned. That feeling good while others suffer makes you selfish. That resting when there's work to do means you're weak. So every time you feel content, your mind whispers, you don't deserve this. You pull away. You ruin it. You prove your guilt correct. This guilt is often inherited from parents, religion, or culture. You were praised for enduring, not enjoying. For working hard, not for resting well. For sacrificing yourself, not saving yourself. So now, you equate peace with sin. And you punish yourself every time life gets too light. This is why you scroll endlessly. Why you start arguments. Why you stay busy even when you're exhausted. You're trying to earn the right to exist. But happiness isn't something you earn, it's something you stop resisting. And that's what makes it so terrifying.